Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Nash out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And it's the Hawks to start out. Murray surveying the D. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Nash against Young. Nash outside to the inside. O'Neal no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Monk, the pass to Butler. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Hunter. About a minute played so far here in the first.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Hunter after Shaquille O'Neal's miss.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Hunter.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Monk. To the middle. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Monk.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Young passes it to Capella. Hunter against Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. Hunter's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Portis, the pass to O'Neal. Nash outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Shaq. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now Hunter. It's tipped. Shaq down low. Working on Bey. And that one is off. Nash against Young. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Great D that time from Nash. Portis, the pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his first foul.
His first. Team second.
So it's the Hawks now. Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup is good.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Van Vliet against Young. Van Vliet passes to Butler. Back to Van Vliet from deep three-point territory. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Butler.
No, we're talking about a gritty competitor, and Jimmy Butler loves to mix it up on the glass. Nice rebound.
High post Young. Still yet to score. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Van Vliet, here we go. That's a 2 from Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Butler on the wing. Fires for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
What you love about Jimmy Butler, this guy just competes. You want to concede the 3? Okay, I'll take it.
Here's Young. And stolen by Portis. And they're moving it up. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The offensive rebound.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Van Vliet, and it's Griffin with the rebound.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Butler, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Sadiq Bey is out there with Matthews. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Puffkin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young passes to Bey. He kicks it to Matthews. Takes it from 10. That one wide left. Stoudemire outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Bey pulls it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Buffkin. Shot on the wing. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Young against Shaq. And he banks in the layup. Shaq's got 8 points.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
The pass to Fernando. Here's Buffkin. Guarded by Levine. Matthews. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Monk against Murray. And then Monk with the dunk.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
Murray, no good. Stoudemire outside. Down low. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta trails by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now, here's Monk. Inside. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Atlanta calls timeout. Shaq is really having a good game here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Murray against Monk. Murray kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A baseline J, and that's good for 2.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
Nash outside, and no good that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Hunter against O'Neal. Monk with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Back to Shaq. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Young against Nash. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout.
Timeout awaiting.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And A.J. Griffin subbed in for Murray. Van Vliet passes to Portis. Back to Van Vliet. There's the drive. Count the basket.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now, here is Young. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks making a change here.
Into the lineup for your home team. Buffkin.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes it to Young. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Van Vliet finds O'Neal. Rebound Atlanta. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. It's rebounded by Portis. Pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Okongwu. It doesn't go for him. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Butler out there with Portis. And there's Monk. Then it's Nash. And it's Shaq in at the 5. Here's Young. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Murray for 3. They get it again. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Monk. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Young, trailing here by 8. Hunter kicks to Capella. Pass to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 5 now.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Young against Nash. Got a piece of it. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the feed to Murray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There's Murray flexing on the D there. Big time score despite the contact.
Atlanta shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. O'Neal against Capella. They get it back. Bucket is good. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Zach Levine's checked in for Malik Monk. And the Hawks with possession here. 6-point game. And there's the pass to Young. Driving to the basket. Good. He's got 8.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Nash outside. To the middle. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And stolen by Nash. Outside Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
And Young kicks to Capella. Poked away. Not much on the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Young against Nash. Kicks to O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Atlanta trails by 8. And it's blocked. 1:30 left to play in the third. Bean passes to Portis. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul. O'Neal might just make them regret it.
This is his first free throw of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Griffin. That shot off. Great D that time from Van Vliet. O'Neal against Okongwu. Shaq dishing to Baylor. Back to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Picked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Matthews, he's checked in for Griffin. Here's Van Vliet. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Passes it to Portis. Shaq down low. Covered by Okongwu. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Van Vliet passes to O'Neal. 3 seconds left. That shot is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Monk. Six on the shot clock. And Vliet on the wing. Kept alive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you gotta keep a body on.
Hunter finds Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Pass to Monk. Takes the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
You know, you gotta admire the range that this guy has. Monk just no fear when he pulls up from deep.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Well, they don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred Van Vliet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred Van Vliet.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Knocked loose. Shaq with it, and guarded by Capella. Butler dishes to O'Neal. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 10. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Nash against Young. Nash, the pass to O'Neal. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Steve Nash.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nash against Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shaq.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Here's Nash, following the basket by Trae Young.
2 minutes.
Here's O'Neal. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 5 assists in the game.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Now, here is Young. Here's O'Neal. Bay pulls it in. The Atlanta trails by 10. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul.
Malik Monk.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, here is Young. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. So it's the visitors now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Butler dishes to O'Neal. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. And stolen by Bay. Young against Nash.
Away team foul. Bobby Portis. His first. Team's third.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And so Young nails them both. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Nash. Here's Shaq. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Left side, Levine. Here's Nash. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
His first.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Nash. Pass to Portis. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Krejci. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. VanVleet right side. Nash kicks to Stoudemire. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.